All right, there we go. We are officially live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my fellow comic book collectors. My name is Chris, and this is my channel, We Love Comics, and I have an unboxing for you. Probably be most likely the last purchase for the year. I mean, unless I win the lottery or something like that happens, because I've basically filled up my PayPal credit. But thank goodness for that. It allowed me to get a couple of books and keep the spirits up. So I'm going to do this unboxing. It actually has come all the way from Italy. I've gotten comics from all around the world, but never from Italy before, so I'm very excited. Looks like it arrived okay. Doesn't seem like any damage. They packaged it real well. So I'm going to do the unboxing. Of course, I always disclose any price that I pay for it, which always includes shipping, handling, and also any taxes, because you know eBay loves to charge taxes for books now. And I'll tell you the significance of the books, because you guys know me, I love collecting key comics, and I should get this graded at some point, most likely. We'll see. But as usual, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch my videos. And if you want to join the live chat, please do. I always do a surprise subscriber shout out. You don't even have to be a subscriber. You just have to be in the live chat. And also, if you're interested in ordering any of my mystery boxes, it would greatly support me, my family, and my channel. This way, I don't ask for things like if anybody wants to do Patreon, which you can, by the way. But at least you get something in return this way. Check the link I just put in the live chat. It's also in the description. It's anywhere from a basic package up to a platinum package. Each one varies from a $25 basic package to up to a $5,000 platinum package. And if you do a live unboxing of the package, I will do a subscription to your channel. I will also promote your video by sharing a link to the latest video that I do at that time. So I love watching unboxing videos. So hopefully you'll do that. So check it out. It's in the link in the description, and it's also in the live chat. Like I said, it helps support my channel. Never owned this comic before. I did another one of my AI art thumbnails, so if you're somebody who likes that kind of stuff, I mean, obviously a unicorn has nothing to do with a comic book. I just thought it was a cool picture, and I thought I would use it as the thumbnail. So always appreciate your opinions on those by leaving a comment in the comments section. And we got back issue bin here first. We got Lee Smith. Welcome. We already got 3 people hitting the like button out of 6, so that's a 50% ratio, so that's awesome. So thank you to everybody that's kind enough to do that. So let's put on the video camera so you can see. It's just one comic. They did package it very well, and as usual, when I buy something on eBay, or basically anywhere, but the majority of my comics I buy, I would say 99.9% of them are from eBay. I always make sure that I message the seller and say, hi, I just bought such and such. I'm hoping you could protect it by doing this, this, and this. I don't say, can you just protect it? Because somebody may not know what that means. And I'm trying my best to make sure I never get the manila envelopes of death. And if you've been a collector as long as I have, you've probably experienced that, and I consider it a rite of passage. But you want to avoid that at all possible. So I always say, you know, can you place several thick pieces of cardboard? Can you place it in a box? Explain reasons why and be friendly about it. Have a conversation like you would a friend. And most of the people will do, at the very least, much better than they might have done. Because you have to remember, not everybody that's selling comic books either cares about shipping things the right way or knows how to ship things the right way. Many people, you know, may have just found some books in the attic and they decide it's quick money, just get rid of them, and they're the ones that send them in an envelope. And there's some people that just don't care. They want to save as much money as possible, which I had a person do, charge me over around $40 for shipping because I bought several different books and put it all in one little envelope, which destroyed all the comics. So I did get my money back on those. So they did well. I mean, it's not in a box or anything, but it feels sturdy. It could be a box inside this paper. So let's get it unboxed. But like I said, you want to make sure you don't assume that a seller knows what they're doing or cares about it unless you bring it up. Because nobody wants to end up having to have a book returned, especially if it gets damaged, then they're going to lose money. You're going to get your money back, but you had to waste, weeks of your time. So the more communication, the better. Okay, so they did put it in a box. They taped it really well. I could see they did some padding. So it doesn't guarantee that they're going to do it, but it gives a much better chance. It's better to give too much information than not enough information. And like I said, most of the time, I didn't even realize it was that small. I actually thought this was it shows I've never owned this book before. And if anything, I thought it was like the size of, one of those magazines, like Savage Conan #1, that kind. Because especially the pictures make it look that way. But yeah, that's actually kind of funny. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to get this graded because I thought it was like a very large-sized book. I guess they did an extreme close-up. But I don't care, as long as this is the legit thing, which I cannot see why it wouldn't be. I'm just amazed at the size of this thing. Because I've never owned one before and I've never seen it. But yeah, this is the real thing. That is funny. Let's see if anybody can guess what this is. But that's how small this is, and just to compare to a regular size comic, I thought this was going to be, by the picture, I mean, I'll put it to the bottom. That's funny, actually. But here we go. And I'll put this in a better bag because it's kind of one of those bags that's like not very clear. But here we go. Book is Dime Press number 4, which is the first time Hellboy is on a cover. This predates anything from the American comics. Now, this is considered a preview. Actually looks pretty good. It's got some fingerprints on it, so we definitely can use a cleaning. It's got a little bit of color rub on the edge there, which I knew about. But it's all written in Italian, and there's no comic inside about Hellboy. But it's just because he's on the cover. This is a book I've wanted for a long time. But like I said, I thought this was almost like a... If you ever remember the soft cover of Son of Batman, I thought it was that size. But the person that took the pictures, or everybody that takes pictures, makes it look so big. But this is almost like a Reader's Digest kind of size. And if you know what I'm talking about, congratulations, you're just as old as I am. Because a newer person probably would have no idea what a Reader's Digest is. But the inside looks great. Pages they're kind of off-white to white. Besides you could see this fingerprints on it. There is a minor little bend there. But it's almost like a cardboard kind of thing, so I don't even think a pressing could help it, but it's very slight. It does not break color, though. But there is a little bit of rubbing against the edge here. And a tiny bit on the top. But overall, I would say this is probably... If they did a little bit of a pressing, like I said, I don't know if that would get that out at all. It may. But a cleaning would definitely help get rid of some of the fingerprints. I would say this is between an 8 and an 8.5, maybe a 9 pushing it, because there are no tears. The edge is nice and flat. And other than the fact that it's smaller than what I thought it was, I'm very happy with this. I basically paid about what it's worth. I guess it would depend on the grade, obviously, but this is a lot higher grade than what I initially thought it would be. Pages are perfect. Inside of this book is perfect. I don't want to bend it too much because, like I said, there's no staples in this book. It's like a very cardboardish kind of cover, so that's why you'll see the color rub there, because obviously people read it. So I'm going to be very careful with it. The person wanted $500 for it, but they did have a best offer, which for me means unless it's an absolute steal, you always want to try and get a best offer. So they had it for $500, got them down to $400. So they were willing to take $100 off the price. And with shipping and handling and the taxes, it came out to a total of $428, which I did put on my PayPal credit. So I have 6 months to pay for that. So, hopefully I'll get a job by then. But I think for that price, if it comes back in 8.5, even an 8, I think I will have done decent. I didn't get a steal on this book, but the one thing that people don't know about this book, it has a 2,000 print run. I've seen many people talk about this book. I've actually never seen it on a video before. That's why I'm a little just surprised at the size of the book. But I don't think I've ever heard anybody mention the print run. It only has 2,000 copies. And just imagine how many of these were thrown out or lost or got damaged over the years. Because this is, like I said, it's not a comic book. It's a magazine, and I don't speak Italian, so I can't really read anything inside, even though I am part Sicilian Italian. But the cover looks great. The colors present really well. And I'll just open really quick. I don't want to do it too much. Pages are perfect. They're all crisp and straight. And it's got that new book kind of smell. I'm not sure what year this came out. So if anybody wants to mention that in the comments section, that would be awesome. But I would love to know what you thought about this. I think there was another issue before this with Hellboy in some way. I think it was like a newspaper article or something like that, a comic strip. But this predates the Next Men book, because that's just the first appearance in color. And also there is another book where it's the first black and white. I don't think I have it near me anymore. Let me see. No. But definitely a great book to have. So I'm going to put this in a bag that's clearer. And, of course, put a backing board, which they didn't do. So I would love to hear what you think about this book. How many of you knew that it actually only has a 2,000 print run? So that makes that a very rare book. And I'm very happy to own it. And I think because of that rarity, I just like collecting stuff that most people may not have the ability to get. Obviously, I don't care about print runs when it comes to if there's too much of a print, because there's a lot of Amazing Spider-Man 300s out there. But I guarantee you, if you're a comic collector, you want that book in your collection. It just depends on how much you're willing to pay for it. Amazing Fantasy 15 is a high print run. But I guarantee you, if you had the opportunity to get it, you would. I know I would. But, rarer stuff, that's my cup of tea as well. And I'll show you something really quick that many people may or may not have ever seen before. This right here, it's not a comic book, but this is Sports Card Magazine number 2. This has the first ever LeBron James card. Now, there was a gold series that had, I think, a 12 to 15,000 print run. They had a platinum series, which had 1,000 print run. And then they have what I got. And I got this, I don't remember what I paid for it, but I got it the year it came out. This is the limited edition numbered Ruby edition. Only 100 of these were made. And there's also a famous tennis player is in here, her rookie card. Also, Eli Manning's rookie card is in here. I almost lost this when we moved. When we were moving from New York to Florida, I had stuff in a storage unit. And I was searching for this and could not find it and was ready to give up. And then my mother convinced me to give one last try to go through some stuff. And I just happened to go through this one box with just regular stuff in it. And I found it. This is a very valuable book. But like I said, it's the Ruby edition. Only 100 of those were made. So that wasn't the unboxing, obviously, if you're just coming in. I just thought I'd show that I like rarer stuff. So dime press number 4, 2000 print run. I can just only imagine how many of these are still in existence. It's definitely not a 9.8, but it's definitely an 8.0 up. Between an 8 and a 9. I think 9 might be pushing it, but 8 to an 8.5. And I paid a total of $428, which includes shipping and handling. So that's the book. It's the first cover appearance of Hellboy. I don't know if they consider this color, because there is some yellow, but it's mostly black and white. But it predates the first American appearance of Hellboy in a comic book. But, like I said, he is not in this book at all. It's just because he's on the cover. So, if there is something that is before that, because I have many of my subscribers that are much smarter than I am and much more knowledgeable when it comes to comic book history. If anybody knows about that, let me know. I think it might be a comic strip or something like that. But still very happy to own this. Never thought I would own it. And I think I paid a decent price. But at the very least, I got it $100 cheaper than what they originally wanted it for. So thank you to the 6 people that were kind enough to watch this video. 7 people, and 7 people hit the like button. So let's do today's surprise subscriber shout out. And what we're going to do is, since we only have a few people in the live chat, we're going to give them to everybody. So Back Issue Bin, Lee Smith, Life is Good, and Anthony Butler. All 4 of you are today's surprise subscriber shout outs. And Sequential Geek, you just made it in time. So you'll also be the 5th of the surprise subscriber shout outs, which means if you have a YouTube channel, you can post the link in the comment section to either a video specifically that you want people to see, or just to your channel. If you'd rather do a link to one of your social networks, you could do that instead. Or if you sell anything on Amazon or Etsy or whatever, if you want to do a link there instead, that's perfectly fine. Always keep in mind that all links have to be approved. So if you post the link in the comment section, it will not show up until I approve it, because I want to make sure any link doesn't go anywhere inappropriate. So if you do see a link in the comment section, that means it's been approved. So go give some support to people. And we also got Rodney Hansen. Since you're just showing up, we'll allow you to be the surprise subscriber shout out as well. So one last time, dime press number 4, $428. Let me know what you think about it. I'd love to hear what you think about my AI art. I do that all the time for these videos. And don't forget, if you see on the bottom of the screen, what's scrolling is I'm trying to do some trades. Because like I said, this is probably going to be the last comic for a while. Unless my stocks go up or some other investments go up that I've been waiting on, that I've had for years. This might be the last comic I buy this year. Who knows? You never know what tomorrow brings. But I am trying to look for some trades. So if you see on the bottom of the screen scrolling by, you'll see some comics that I'm looking to acquire. And I made a video about a month and a half ago showing all the graded comics I am willing to trade. And if you've seen one of my videos, even some of the recent stuff, and you saw something that is not in that video that you would maybe think I would be interested in trading for something you have to offer, please don't hesitate to contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. That's my business website, and I'd love to do a trade with somebody. So I had one person make an offer, just it wasn't something that I thought was in our both best interests. That happens. Sometimes you're just not going to have a trade that you're interested in. That doesn't mean somebody has bad stuff. It just means it's not stuff you're looking for. So if you have a book that you think that I would like that is not on that list, please don't hesitate to at least make the offer, because the worst I can say is it's not a deal I'd be interested in doing. You never know. It might be something that could happen. And I would be willing to trade anywhere from 1 to all of the books to get a specific key book, provided, of course, it is a fair trade. I mean, I'm not going to give $10,000 worth of stuff for a $1,000 comic. I mean, I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid. So thanks for watching. Thank you to the people that stuck around. I appreciate all the people caring enough to hit the like button. When this uploads, be kind enough to hit the comments section and let's hear your thoughts. And don't forget, guys, if you want to order a mystery box, one of my comic book mystery boxes, I just put the link in the live chat. I'll do it again, but it's also in the description of this or any video. It will support me in this time. I'm actually having to take one of my cats again to a vet appointment. It's one of the strays that we've been taking care of. She's been not doing well, so I have a 4 o'clock appointment that I have to go take her to. And any financial support, like, you know, Patreon and stuff is awesome. And if you ever want to support me on Patreon, it's great, but you don't have to. But at least with the mystery boxes, you're basically buying something. And it's, like I said, anywhere from a $25 mystery box to a $5,000 mystery box. I had a person just last month order one of my diamond mystery packages, which was I believe a $1,500 or a $2,500 mystery box, and they did a live unboxing. So if you type in "We Love Comics mystery box," you'll see a couple people made some videos, so you'll see the type of comics you'll get in my mystery boxes. Obviously, if you get one of the smallest ones, the $25 ones, those are like reader comics for people who just want to have a collection, just like basic comics to read. But you will definitely get, value-wise, more than what you're paying for. And the higher key issue boxes, especially the last one, you're not getting any generic comics. You're going to get all stuff that you're going to know and you're going to want. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing if you ever do that. And thank you to the people that participated in the live chat. I've spoken long enough. You guys know me. I'll start to rant. And I don't want to make you guys sick. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. And do not forget, it is not you, it is not I, it is We Love Comics. Have a great day. Keep collecting. Enjoy what you collect. Enjoy what you love. And don't forget to